Off the south shore of Nova Scotia sits Oak Island. In 1795, it became the starting line for a search that has outlived the men who began it. Daniel McGinnis and his friends were exploring the island when they noticed a strange, man-made depression in the earth. They began to dig, eventually uncovering a wooden platform and a shaft that seemed to descend forever into the island's bedrock. Deep inside that shaft, they pulled out a heavy stone slab etched with rows of cryptic, untranslated symbols. When the symbols were finally deciphered, they offered a specific promise. 40 feet below, 2 million pounds lie buried. That single sentence turned Oak Island into a multi-generational obsession. For over 2 centuries, teams have hauled up tons of mud, desperate for any physical evidence that the legend is real. Over decades of excavation, searchers have found small, tangible artifacts, fragments of ancient parchment, old jewelry, and even weapons. But the 2 million pounds remains missing. The sheer longevity of the Oak Island dig proves something about our nature. We are drawn to the search itself. We find a deep satisfaction in following a sequence toward an answer, even when the final destination stays just out of reach. Most of us want to experience that same drive to discover, but we'd prefer to do it without spending a lifetime digging in the dirt. Elsa Maxwell, a professional hostess and gossip columnist, realized she could package the thrill of the chase into a social event. Maxwell took the grand concept of a historical quest and scaled it down, fitting the entire experience into the time frame of a weekend social gathering. Her games relied on a simple mechanic. She provided teams with a list of odd items or a series of rhymes that pointed towards specific locations. She enforced one primary rule. Participants were strictly forbidden from simply buying the objects they were looking for. By forcing guests to beg, barter, or work for these items, Maxwell shifted the focus away from the object. The value of the game became the collaborative effort and the social interaction required to move from one step to the next. Today, Maxwell's framework is visible in the most mundane parts of domestic life. It appears when a pet owner finds a note by the water bowl. You feed me, you clean me, and we get to play. One rhyme leads to the feeding station, another to the shower, and the final line leads to a hairless cat named Commando hiding inside the treat cabinet. This same drive to connect the dots has moved from the living room floor into the complex environments of modern gaming. In the video game theHunter Classic, an event called Hangman tasks players with harvesting specific animals, like an alpine ibex weighing over 100 kilos. As this logic flow shows, the individual hunts are just the first layer. Players have to recognize that the initial letters of their targets spell out the name of the final objective, the sambar deer. Whether it's a handwritten note stuck to a fridge or a multi-step logic system in a virtual forest, we find gratification when curiosity is rewarded with one more step forward. National Scavenger Hunt Day on May 24th celebrates this drive to find what is hidden. It's the same impulse that fuels the diggers at Oak Island and the competitive guests at Elsa Maxwell's parties. The prize at the end of the map is rarely the actual motivation. The reward is the momentum of the chase. It's the feeling of the gears of a difficult rhyme finally locking into place, and the teamwork required to reach the end of the trail. On May 24th, try building a one-day quest for your own family. Practice your rhyme making and hide a few items around the house. You don't need centuries of digging or a chest of gold to find the thrill of discovery.